Hi.
Hi.
I know we did something upload, but we're really sorry.
Yeah. We were sitting there going, hi! And I hadn't actually hit start streaming because it's been that long since I've streamed. So, yeah, there you go. Sorry about that. I was there wondering why nobody was answering us. How are we doing?
How we doing?
How you doing?
How you doing?
No, how are you doing? You alright?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. I've got something to tell you.
Yeah, you tell everybody, what have you got?
Lego and a hairbrush.
Lego and hairbrush. You've had the hairbrush ages, but you got loads of Lego, didn't you?
Yeah.
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 Right, just to check, can you hear us and can you see us?
Well, I have
because everything is telling me that you can.
2 boxes and so much of Lego.
We can say, look, there's kisses in the chat. Good. Yes, a friend of Alex's who works at the shop over the road, the one that was in my video the other month. He said to me a while ago. He said, I've got a box of Lego at home. If you want it for Daryl, I was like, wow, that'd be awesome. And a couple of days later, he turned up with this bag. Guys, it's on my Instagram. You should see the amount of Lego he's bought. And I was stunned at the amount that was in there.
And you know what? That gave me all that Lego.
He did. And
he gives me a bag of Lego.
Hundreds of pounds worth. There's Star Wars Lego and all sorts in there.
And someone gives me a yellow box and
That was me. I got you the yellow box. He got so much that basically there was too much to fit in his Lego box and I had to go and buy another box. So he's now got 2 boxes of Lego, so he's very happy. Right. Where are you going now?
Oh, I want to be in.
No, where are you going now?
Bed.
Right, could you go and put that lot in the other room, please?
I want to be down here.
No, could you go and put that lot away in the other room? Doesn't go upstairs, does it?
Oh, can I be...
Take it in the other room, put it away.
Can I be in here?
Take it in the other room, put it away, and then you can come back in and say goodnight to everybody.
Boring.
Boring. That's his answer to everything at the moment. It's boring. So my desk is a mess because I'm not prepared. I've literally just finished eating dinner and I looked down, it was like 7:20. I was like, we're not ready. Daryl was not dressed for bed. I'm not ready. I literally was just scoffing the remains of my dinner. I've got cables all over the fucking place. Right, put that down there. Not even got my books out. Not ready at all. Right, you coming in to say goodnight to everybody?
Just go do my hair.
I'm going to brush your hair. You gorgeous beastie. Oh dear. So how is everybody? Are you alright? I'm just going to move you ever so slightly. That's better.
I'm not done doing my hair.
Oh, come on, gorgeous. Do your hair.
Am I good?
Yeah, you look gorgeous.
I know.
I know.
That's why I'm getting my hair done so I can marry you.
No, you're going to get your hair done so you can marry me. That'd be awesome.
We're getting married.
Yeah, he's going to marry. He loves me and he's going to marry me.
When I'm going to be Mum's number, I'm going to be a king.
Yeah, you're going to go to a shop and get clothes for a king, aren't you?
And you're going to get clothes to be a queen.
There you go.
Wait, I need something to hold.
And what will happen when we get married?
We need a castle.
We need a castle.
And we need some good food I like.
Good food that you like. So that would be like turkey drummers then.
We need to get...
And waffles.
We need to take some of my puppets too.
And some of your toys as well. Okay, right. All right then.
And some...
But you're going to carry me, aren't you? You said you're going to carry me into the house, into the castle.
No.
That's what kings do.
No.
Oh, that's changed, does it? Probably because I put weight on.
No, we have to walk to the castle.
Oh, we walk to the castle. Don't you carry me in the door, though?
Do
you not do that?
No.
No? Okay, then.
Kings and queens sometimes walk and sometimes they go in king and queen's cars.
Oh, okay, then. Right, now you finished doing your hair.
No, I'm not
yes,
done.
Yes, you are done. Go on. Off time for bed.
I'm not done.
Give me a kiss. Bedtime. Go. Shoo.
Good night.
Shoo.
And when I'm in bed, I'll stay awake and get my hair done.
Okay.
It's time
Put that in the other room.
It's time today in Mum's boo journal.
Yes, it is. It's time for today, Mummy's boo
I
day.
have to take
Put
this
your
in
put your hairbrush in the front room, please. Go
No,
on.
I need to do
Do
my
as
hair.
you're told. Thank you.
I need to do my hair.
No, you don't. Put your brush in the other room.
Or I'll just put it upstairs.
Put it in the other room. Thank you very much. Yes, he's got it all figured out. Yes. Right. Go on then. Off you go upstairs. Right. Let's have some light on the situation.
See how good I am.
This is what living with him is like. Yes, you look gorgeous. Turn around so we can see your curly bits. Oh, there they are. Look, everybody, those are his curly bits. Can I cut your hair?
No.
Why?
Because I like my king style.
Are you gonna have hair like Mummy? No. So whose hair are you gonna have?
Sometimes everyone's.
Yeah. Are you gonna grow it long like Alex? You're gonna have hair like Alex. No. Right. Go on. Kiss. Bed.
Sometimes a yes and a no.
Bed.
Hug.
God. Go on. Shoo.
And I'll make a spider to destroy
Go to
it.
bed. Oh, you're going to get smacked on. Go.
The king is in charge.
The king is going to get his bum whipped if he doesn't go to bed. Go on. Oh, give me strength. So, how are you? I hope you're all okay. I'm trying to make space on my desk so that you guys can actually see what's going on. So what I thought is I need to do this current week that we're in, and I need to do next week. So I'm going to do all that, and then if everybody still wants to, or we're not all dying of heat exhaustion, because here in the UK it's about 84 degrees and we're all fucking dying because we're just not used to it. It's so hot. But if we're all still, you know, alive by the time I've set up this week and next week, then I thought maybe we'd do a journal page and have a natter and, you know, all that kind of thing.
Wait.
So
I've got something to tell you. I need more kisses from them and you. And I'm going to have to come downstairs to say everything is done. And all the things you say at the end.
right. Mwah.
Kisses, everyone.
Kisses and good night, everybody, please. Yeah, it's 80 here and it's so hot. 84. It feels like 84, 85.
And film me.
Really, really hot. Are you hot? Oh yes, you're lovely, Mum. Right, bed now. Go on, you've had kisses.
I didn't get kisses.
Go on, go. Shoo. Sod off. Hi, sweetie. How are you? Trouble is, he's not going to go to sleep for about another 2 hours, which is why when I'm knackered, I can never go to bed early because he's still awake, you know, and he.
Cool.
Oh God, oh, but you're dying. And if I go up to bed, he would want to come and get him with me, which means I get no Daryl free time at all. And you know, I mean, I adore him. Don't get me wrong, but especially at the moment with lockdown and summer break all like merging into one huge, you know, he was supposed to be at school for an entire school year. He's been at school for 7 months because he hasn't been to school since the middle of March. And he won't be going back to school now until at least September because I personally don't see the point of sending him to school for a month. So yes, I can see you. Kiss, kiss, kiss. I can see everybody, I think. I'm in live chat, so yeah, so I just took the decision and I said to school about it and they were like, yeah, that's cool. And I said, well, you guys are busy as it is, you know, everybody's trying to adjust to this new way of us doing everything. I said, and if I can help by not sending Daryl to school, then I'll do that. And they were actually quite grateful. So yeah. But it does mean I don't get any. No, I can see you, darling. You're there. Yeah, it just means I'm not getting any free time It's surprised he's still breathing. Thanks, Nadine. um, yeah, personal time. Yeah, just even just an hour of quiet, you know, because he climbs into my bed at sort of 2-3 o'clock in the morning, and so he's with me basically from the moment I wake up, and yeah, it's tiring. So, but you know, I adore him, so we manage. Right. So look at that. The camera's not even in the right fucking place. Look, that's how long it's been since it was last moved. So everybody who suffers from vertigo, shut your eyes now. Unfortunately, I can't shut my eyes, and I suffer from vertigo. That should be about right, shouldn't it? Right. You can now open your eyes. Every time you see him, you think silently, just say it's live, it's a miracle. He's yeah. I mean, he is full on, as you can tell, and I mean, you've all seen videos and pictures of him to know that he is hectic. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I felt the same way when my other 4 children were young, you know. And some evening, I've got Kyle here most of the time as well at the moment because he's struggling with it and all that lot. And it's just like there are times when I'm just like. So Frankie takes an hour and a half shower every night. Oh, wow, that's a long shower. That is a long, long shower. But I bet you do. And I bet you, because of his needs, that you can set your fucking clock by him as well, which must be quite nice. Right, so, what was I doing? I was doing like all rainbowy shit, wasn't I? So let's see what we've got.
Oh, I just saw some you will like, Mum.
Oh, what would that be?
I'll be coming down and telling
you. Why are you downstairs?
To tell you why.
No, go on, go to bed, please.
Okay, here is the thing. There was a switch thing that's turned down. It made some water, and there was a hose pipe and some wall things
Bed
to stay
now. Thank you. Done.
Is that good?
Damn, you kicked yourself out. Well done. Yeah, I mean, he's a gem. He's just, you know, active. So I will mute the mic and yell at him in a minute. Don't worry, because he's doing my head in now, and I can't abide raspberry blowing. I don't have enough fucking room on the desk. And I'm not against telling my kids to fuck off when I need time. Do you know what I mean? All of my kids at some point in their lives have been told fuck off and mummy needs 5 minutes. Oh God, I need to tidy up because I can't open any drawers. Right, here we go. Let's use, I quite like that one. I'm going to use that one for the toppy bit. Which I know shocks a lot of people when I go, yeah, I've told my kids to fuck off before now. Oh, you can't say things like that. Yeah, I can. It hasn't hurt my older children. Oh, Mary's gone to take a pic. Does that mean she's done? And does she look lovely? Bet she does. Pink glass. Should we do a green? I don't know that I've got a green pen to go with it though. Oh, pull the trolley closer. Oh no, I should have. That one might do it. Yeah, she's in getting her hair chopped right now, isn't she? Can I carry that one off, do we think? Is that one darker? It is absolutely sweltering. I hate the heat, I've decided. Ugh. I feel like I'm melting. I want to screech like the Wicked Witch from Wizard of Oz. Sorry, let's do. It's a bit dark. I need a sort of grey green, really. I don't really have one. Which kind of sucks. Could use that one. Let's use that one. It's going to be shades of green. Oh. Ouch. And that one. I'm going to have to set up a fan in a minute because I'm dying. Yeah. Oh, what a world, what a world. Right, let's move. Oh, for fuck's sake. This is honestly so bad. I've got nowhere to put a half empty cup of tea. I need to tidy. Okay, right. I think we might be like close. We might be close now to actually getting some shit done. Stick that in there. Okay, ruler. Right. So what has everybody been up to? Oh, am I showing this to everybody, Mary? Am I getting photos? Or I will once it loads because my internet is crap. Wow! Oh dear. Wow. Look how much she's cut off. It looks so much better. Well, I think it does. Yeah, looks loads better. Giving it a lot more sort of shape to it. Looks great. I love it. But her head feels so much lighter. Yeah, I like it. Just scooch forward a bit. Oh. I don't think she's had it thinned. I think she's had like a good 6 inches chopped off. I know she's not in chat. I don't know if Mary's come back into chat yet. Just time of work. She worked last 6 months without a day off. It's been 6 months since she went back. Oh wow. What are you moaning for? Hang on, I've just realised the dog's drunk all of her drink. Be back. Shall I get your drink so you can slurp on camera like you normally do? Go to bed.
Who is that? Who is talking to you?
Bed, now. There you go, puppy. Oh. Man, it's hot. Okay. I hate when you inadvertently crease the page putting washi down. At least a year since thin out and cut. I told your boss she was going to take some time. You can come in tomorrow, so... Good for you. Stand up for yourself. That's what I like to see. Welcome back. Oops. It's very horrible and sticky. And my hands feel constantly sticky, which is like, doesn't help. You shouldn't have to put up that kind of shit. Yeah, I've got a couple of friends called Karen. They don't really seem that bothered by it. I'm going to have to put my wee fan on. I am positively melting. Well, I would if I knew where it was. Oh, it's over there. Look at this itty bitty little fan, look. It's called Fantastic USB. Oh dear. Oops. My printer always refuses to talk to my computer. I am well known for being a killer of printers, and it winds me right up. Hang on just a moment. And you angle it and you turn it on. Hey, rant away. That's what my chat's for, mate. If you cannot rant away in my chat, then where the fuck can you? I apologise if the noise of this bugs everybody, but, you know, I'm dying. So I'm going to put it over here, out of the way. Oh, that makes a really annoying noise. I put rubber feet on it to stop it making annoying noises. And it's still making an annoying noise. Well, I can't put up with that. That's annoying. It's going bzzz. That'll do. It's just yours. On me. That's a bit better. Okay. Dooba 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 doo. You're going to a brand new doctor tomorrow. Are you nervous about going to the doctor or just about going out? Excuse me, I've got to tie my hair up because it's just like... Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Alexa's reminding me to eat lunch. Then do as you're told. Oops. I have not even considered setting up for July yet. Okay, Mary. You know it's about both. The doctors for pain management because they changed some nothing. That's a pain in the ass. She's like the wife you wanted. I don't know whether I want a wife. I probably need one, you know, because just I could do with looking after, I think, sometimes. That was lovely and wonky as. I should have got my nails done today, but the salons are still closed. Yes, here in the UK, we are now at the stage where you can go to the pub, you can go to restaurants, and you can go to a hairdresser. You can't go to the gym, you can't use swimming pools, and you can't go to beauty salons or tattooists. And that was a bit of a discussion on one of my posts earlier. And it was just like, I said, I just find it a bit stupid, you know, that you can go and get your hair done, but I can't go and get my nails done. And somebody was like, well, you're face to face with your nail tech. And I was like, if you're nose to nose with your tech, then she's doing it wrong. So I sit damn sight further away from my nail tech than I do from a hairdresser, you know. But yeah, that's because our countries are run by men who consider the pubs more important. But I'm hoping that I will get to keep my July 15th appointment. Hey April, I love the hair. Yeah, I'm hoping that everything will be open again by July 4th. They'll be saying about whether the beauty salons will be opening, you know, around about the 14th, 15th. They open in time. I've got an appointment booked for the 15th, and she's already said, yeah, you know, she's not going to change any of my appointments. So whenever they open, my next scheduled appointment will be, you know, will still be. She will honour it. That's the word I'm looking for. But I must say, I'm just a bit fed up with it all now. Bet your head feels loads lighter, doesn't it, April? I mean, I'm not fed up with the fact that, you know, social distancing is still something. No, I'm not almost going to stop. Go to bed.
And call me down when you're going to stop.
Is still something that we should all be practicing. I just don't understand how it's okay to go to church or to fucking fun fairs, you know, theme parks and stuff like that, and the cinema or movie theatres as you guys call them. But I can't go and get my fucking nails done on a one-to-one basis with my nail tech. You can't wait for everything to open, but you're nervous. It's too. Yes, it is too early, but I don't know that it's too early for certain things if we're careful. You know. Hey Sue, yeah, you'll be able to go on holiday again. I think it's because having my nails done is the only thing that I do to pamper myself, and I'm so fed up with not having them. You've got errands to run, you'll be listening. Okie dokie. I always used to love when I had like loads chopped off, because I would feel so much lighter. You made yourself the fattest PBJ, just yum. I love peanut butter jelly sandwich. Just so you can get rid of both jars at the same time. Be careful when you bite into it that it doesn't end up all over you. Right. So, pens. That is round the wrong way now. I turned my trolley round, and now of course everything on it is the wrong way round, and it's pissing me off. Move a few things. Oh, if I move that, I've got to totally reorganise everything. Oh, me and my bright ideas. Hang on just one moment. I will be with you shortly. Ooh, that thing can go there, and then that can go there. They can go down there. They don't really get used because I don't really like them. And then they can just go there. Right, that's better. It's all around the right way now. You don't get pub, but not now. Seems a lot safer than a load of drunk people who forget all about. Exactly. Or, you know, the cinema. And restaurants, you know. I mean, I know that they're doing it that you will be like side on to other people and there'll be like distancing and all that lot in place. But I can go and have where I go to have my nails done, it is a very, very small room and it's just me and her. Do you know what I mean? Excuse me, just one moment. Sorry about that. Yeah, it's me and my nail tech in a small room. I go in the main door of the building she's in, and then the very, very next door, which is like 5 paces, I'm in her little salon, and there is me and her, nobody else in there. And nail techs here in the UK, everything gets fucking sterilised as they use it anyway. So it wouldn't be a huge thing for her to just wipe down the chair that I sit on and the table where I may well be leaning. That is all she would have to do. Now, you can't tell me that that is more dangerous than sitting in a salon that's got 6 stylists and 6 customers all at once. Well, yeah, so you could do that as well. You could put down a piece of plexiglass between the two of you, you know? And I know my nail tech would quite happily rearrange her salon to make it easier. Yeah. Places have been shut down, had their liquor licence taken away because pictures were taken of people without masks on. You're pretty much staying into August unless you take the van out for the day. You went out to a social distance picnic with Sandy Cash. The cookout was drive-through only, and they had taken away the chairs to the outdoor tables. Yeah, I mean, here we're still on takeaways only. You know, you can't go and sit in a restaurant and eat. It's like Matthew's still not back at work. Alex is, but he works at KFC, so there's drive-through, you know. You saw a video of a nail tech who had plexiglass with holes in the bottom. You stick your hands through it, yeah. Yeah. And I don't see why that's an issue. You know, if I've got a mask on and she's got a mask on. It just seems a bit dumb to me. But, there you go. What the fuck do I know? Okay, right. Let's get everything written in. Yeah. Your salon has two texts and posted that masks were required. However, no one wore a mask came in while April was getting her haircut. Really? Wow. But that's up to the salon to be enforcing that, you know? Oh, excuse me. Just eating dinner. I'm a bit... Yeah, I would be able to do my left hand, but I wouldn't be able to do my right hand as well, and that would annoy me. And plus the fact I like mine to be really, really long, so I want proper acrylics, and I want it done properly. So... I know. Yeah. Have you seen that meme going around that says wearing your mask there is like men wearing their underpants, you know, with bits hanging out. Which I thought was a bit funny. Hello, Gail. How are you? Right, now. Personal. So my birthday was last week, for those of you that didn't know. Yeah, it was my birthday on Saturday, and my children all grouped together and bought me Kindle for my birthday. And my chef's son, the second one, cooked me dinner, which was lovely. I went down to my mum's house and we all had dinner. My mum is distancing from us due to the fact that she has COPD and, you know, various other different things. So she eats in her room, she stays in her room, and me and the kids all stayed in the kitchen because it's a big kitchen diner. And yeah, he cooked me. He said, you know, what do you want? I said, oh, what do you do with the roast dinner? So I got roast chicken, roast gammon, Yorkshire pudding, smashed potatoes, parsnips, peas, yeah, you name it. Everything that I like, that he normally goes, oh, he cooked. And it was lovely. Unfortunately, Alex worked all day, so I didn't really get to see him, and I was a bit like, oh, because I get this alert that says when he's at my house. It used to be a thing so that I knew when he was on his way home from at the previous place that he worked at. But I just get this alert as he walks back and it goes, Alex has arrived at your house. And then a couple of minutes later it goes, Alex has left your house. And I was sat here, funnily enough, and I got this alert, Alex has arrived at your house, and I was muttering away to myself going, he hasn't even fucking said happy birthday. Asshole, do you know what I mean? And it didn't really surprise me because Alex is like that. It's not thoughtless, or it just, you know, he would have texted me later in the day. But he actually opened my front door as he walked past. He was, "Happy birthday, Mum." And I was like, "Oh, blessed." I went running out and I was like, you know, "Am I going to see you later?" He said, "No." So I don't finish till late, so I'm not going to see you. And he was really gutted. He popped in to see me last night on his way home and he stayed for a couple of hours. And he said he'd been really, really upset because that's the first year that he's not been able to celebrate my birthday with me due to work, you know. And he was really, really gutted. So on Saturday, this night here, Matthew, who cooked the food, and Alex are coming up here with a Chinese takeaway for me, and they're going to buy me one as well, because Alex was like, "Well, I didn't get to spend your birthday with you," and he gets paid like sort of around, he gets paid this week, so he sort of said to Matthew about, "Look, dude, you cooked, do you fancy getting a Chinese?" And Matt was like, "Yeah," and he said, "Well, let's get Mum one and we'll go and have a Chinese with Mum." And he told me this last night and I was like, because Alex isn't very expressive with his emotions. He's quite, you know, quite reserved, and it was really sweet. I was really, really pleased. Becca, hi baby girl, how are you, darling? I hope you're alright, sweets. So yeah, I'm quite looking forward to that. Should be quite good. So yeah. Right. This week our challenge is go on then. You've missed chatting us all. Doing a bit better. I've been struggling with slow things. Good. Well, you can always talk to any of us if you need someone to talk to, sweetheart. Don't feel that you're on your own, because you're not. You know, we're all in. I know that doesn't help, being told, you know, that we're all in the same boat, because it doesn't. That's bullshit, isn't it? It never fucking helps. You don't know what day it is. It's Wednesday, because I'm online. And we're halfway through the week. But we are, you know, and a few of us have struggled, sweetheart. So, you know, if you ever want to chat, you can always hit my inbox. Your other half added me, by the way. I don't know if you were aware of that. I got this like ad thing, and I was like, "Who the fuck is that?" I was like, "Oh, she's friends with Becca." She's like, yeah, and I was like, "Oh, okay." And I snooped, and then I figured out who it was. So I was like, "Oh, okay." So, you know, if you want to add me as well, feel free, you know. And if your other half is worried about you and wants to have a chat with me, she's more than welcome. Okay. Andy, you're double posting, sweetheart. You put hello, you don't know what day it is twice. It's Wednesday. Again. Still. Apparently. And I finally got my last bit of fencing in, because the only thing I was missing was a gate down to the side of my house. And my mum phoned me a couple of days ago and she went, "Can you go down into Sandown tomorrow?" And I was like, "Yeah, why?" And she said, "Go and order a gate." And I was like, "Oh, okay, cool." And I was like, "All right." So I go trotting on down to Sandown and went in, and she said, "Take a fucking photo, because yes, I am." She said because she'd sent the neighbour down because she needed a fence panel, and she's got the same fence as I have. And he was there going, "Oh, I want a half panel." And they were like, "We don't do half panels." And the guy was going, "Yeah, you do, because her daughter had one delivered last year." And they were adamant. They were like, "No, we don't." And I said, "Well, did he ask for a gate?" And Mum was like, "Oh, no, I don't think he did." And I was like, "Well, that's what it is. It's a fucking gate. It's not a half panel." So I went down and I went, "Can I have one of those?" Showed him a photo and he went, "Oh yeah, that's a gate." And it turns out the gate was on special offer, so I picked exactly the right time. And they were like, "Yeah, we'll deliver it Thursday." And I was like, "Cool." And they knocked my door today, and it totally fucking confused me, because I was like, shit, I was going to do, you know, I was going to like surprise everybody and do a live. That's why I haven't answered any of you today. I was like, "Oh yeah, I've got to surprise everybody and do a live in my Somerset." And I was like, "Shit, I didn't go live last night." And he was like, "It was Tuesday, Mum." I was like, "Is it Wednesday today?" And he said, "Yeah." I said, Then what the fuck is the gate doing here? It's not due till tomorrow. It's little things like that that completely fuck me about. When you posted it, it did a circle of doom, so maybe that's... Oh, okay. Love you, Mary. Tut. I need to do all the scores for like the last 3 weeks, Andy, because I haven't done them. We're not doing anything next week, are we, Andy, for doohickeys? Fitbit. I think so. Your hello posted again. I don't know if you can see that. Unless you meant it to. Right. So races. Okay. So sent me a picture of our Instagram. Is that my baby? Hi, Jeline. How you doing? Good deal, because you can't charge your watch. Why? Why can't you charge your watch? What have you done to it? It's doing that thing where it's not telling me that you've messaged. If you're out of your bed, I'm going to smack you. Go to bed. Go to bed. Ugh. You forgot your charger and it's 1,700 miles away. Well, that's careless. I mean, really, how careless is that? I think we're on break next week, so... do you know what? Instagram hates you sending me photos. April. For some reason. I don't know why. It really does. Because it never comes through. And I wiped our last lot of chat, so I've literally got one photo in there, and that was the one you sent me during Mary's live. Oh, there we go. Oh, he's my baby. Romeo. Romeo. Hey, your baby. What you doing, pussycat? Hey, beautiful. Give me kisses. Give me kisses. I'm talking to the cat. For those of you who are wondering who the fuck I'm talking to, I'm talking to Romeo. Romeo is my #1 fan. So there. You forgot your charger at 1,700 miles and you forgot your deodorant. Yeah, but you could go buy... Can't you go buy a charger? No, it's Fitbit, innit? Not like it's a phone. At least you could go buy deodorant at the local store. Oh, my beautiful baby. He is in my journal. I put him in my journal a few weeks back. Right, that was cool. I enjoyed doing that. Right, now, I have to, tomorrow... Are you on a holiday? Is that what you're doing? Because I'm a bit out of touch, so, you know, because I'm shit and I don't keep in touch with everybody. You bought extra because your AC is broken, so it was hot. You're getting everything ready for your surgery. Ah, okay. Why is your surgery happening like 1,700 miles away from your home? What happens afterwards? Do you sort of, have you got somewhere to stay while you recover, or? I don't even know what you haven't done. So, right. I think that's about it for this week. I don't think there's anything else I need to put in there. So, a needle pulling thread, pencil. Right, let's do. So that will be my July cover page. Your mum's totally because you can cover. Made it to you hard in the AC unit for like you've got. Oh no, that's not good. Square tracker, Insta tracker. Card of the day. Oh no, that's just not good. About me. Need and pay. Sleep. Steps. And then chores. Which means that it should be, just double check that I haven't skipped any pages. Square, Insta, cover day. Let me pay, sleep, steps, chores. Right, so the next page should be first week of July. You're having, oh my god, are you? A complete? Wow. You're not going to be on your own though, are you? Is Brian with you? Because you're going to be like pretty useless for, you know, a few weeks. Well, more like months actually, but you've got to make sure you don't overdo it. He's got to like treat you like glass and worship you like the goddess you are. Your parcel still hasn't arrived. I'm gutted. Absolutely gutted. Jolene's sent me a humongous parcel, and I know it's humongous because I've seen how much it cost her to post it. And I'm really bummed because it's not here. What theme am I going to do during July? You drove here, he is working. He'll be home 2 days, then back to work. So who is going to look after you and the house? Or are you staying with your mum? Yeah, you've got to be so careful. Oh, don't frighten her. Tell her things like that. I think I might do flowers. Should we do flowers? Flowers? I quite fancy flowers. It's middle of fucking summer after all. And I don't have like a load of heatwave type stickers. Or should we do like cats? I've got loads of cat washi. How many have I got? I've got one. I've got cats, I've got butterflies. Do you know what? I think I might do like, oh, for fuck's sake, I can't open the drawer. You'll be home alone. Your mum has kids, but everything is on one floor. It's not good. Have you not got a girlfriend who can come around and like look after you? You are gonna be useless, darling. You know, I know you're like, oh, you can rest and that, but you know, is there anybody who can be at the end of the phone for you just in case? Shall we do? Should we do gold cats? We've done gold cats for a while. because gold cats are cool. Oh, I don't know, I've got this one as well. Yeah, let's do cats. And do it all in gold. Let's do gold this week. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I will tidy my fucking desk before next week. Yes, you should have somebody with you, babe. I don't have a little gold one. Excuse me. Ugh. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. Oh, excuse me. Butterflies. I know what I haven't done. Just realised I wasn't finished. You don't know anyone in Vegas. You're always useless, but now you have a reason. I know, yes, it will go good, but you really, really need somebody that you can phone or somebody that can come in and check on you. I haven't done the highlights. That's what I haven't done. What? Because I'm busy, Daryl. Go to bed. Jesus. And what about food? And washing up and stuff like that? Who's going to be doing all of that? That's a bit better. This is the bit where we want egg, Jolene. How often will Brian be coming home? And how often is that going to be, darling? Right. So when is this happening? So hang on, are you dropping the kids off and then driving all the way back again and then having the surgery? Or what? Because you said you're like 1,700 miles away from home. Just having a hysterectomy, Marilyn. Full. Okay, so you're driving back for pre-op. So you're in the process of dropping the kids, basically. That's what you're doing now. And then you're going to go home. And then you're going to have the surgery next week. Okay. Oh. Right. Are you having like the like I don't know how to describe it. Are they cutting it open or are they sticking the vacuum up and doing it that way? I'm so eloquent. Welcome to Sam's Medical Chat. Well, my friend had it done where they went in and it went wrong, and she ended up in quite a lot of pain as a result. It's like you go in and they chuck you out within a couple of days and sent her home, and they wouldn't believe her when she said how much trouble she, and I ended up staying with her for a couple of days. I'm thinking of really, really going gold on this. If I've got a gold. Silver, silver, and silver. I know I've got a gold. Where is my gold? Doop, 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 doop. Crappy white, gold. Haha. Right, okay. Well, that's major abdominal surgery. You aren't going to be good for shit afterwards, missus. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13. Gold! 1, 2, 3, 4, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, so 18, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Thank you. I got that. I think I got that locally. The only thing that pisses me off though is it's not got inches. It's got a little bit of cutting with a if you're using like a knife or a rotary blade, but there's not inches on it. So I'm a bit like, ugh. I didn't realise that until after I bought it. Okay, so
I found some pens.
oh, for heaven's sake. You don't go to bed. Where did you find those?
In my room.
Put them back where you found them and get your ass in bed now.
Go ahead.
Go to bed. Okay. So that was week 26, so this is going to be week 27. We are going all out gold here, people. wait for that to dry before I use the other number. Right, now. I start on Wednesday. So 31, 30, 29, 28, 27. Yeah, he's pushing my buttons tonight. Well, yesterday I received some stamps that were sent to me from Australia in March. I'd literally given up hope that they were going to arrive, and they arrived yesterday. And I was a bit pissed off because she doesn't offer refunds if your post goes missing unless you have paid for like tracking post and all that lot. And I was a bit pissed off because I thought, fuck, they've gone missing. You know, she sent 2 sets together and they've gone missing and all that lot. And I'd just about sort of gone, you know. And yeah, they turned up yesterday. So there you go. Jim's televisit is tomorrow to find out how to treat him. Yeah, a cooler is a good idea actually, especially in this heat. Yeah. Well, you have to pay for tracking here. You can send it regular, which is not tracked, or you can have it so that it is tracked and you get a tracking number. But you don't get that as standard. You have to pay extra for that. So, you know, and she states quite clearly that, you know, if your parcel goes missing in transit and you haven't paid for tracking, well, tough shit, basically. Yeah, that's right. Because I thought for a minute now, I was like, no, because it starts on a Wednesday, but obviously I've got to do, you know, 29th and 30th, haven't I? Didn't go back. Go to bed.
One of the pets broke.
Go to bed.
Should I throw this in the bin?
Go to bed.
Oh.
Oh dear. So there you go, Goldie, Goldie. See if I ignore him, he'll go to sleep. Will he fuck? Oh dear. Right. What? Go to sleep! Fucking 9 o'clock. Jerk. Right, so I think on that day. Excuse me. Right, now. Also got to just remembered. Yeah, it's very shiny. Got phone them. I don't have anything to actually put in there. I've got no appointments. Bills, I suppose. 312. Yeah, that one's 312. Right. So what are you laughing at? Oh, me ignoring you. Oh dear. I really don't have anything to talk about though. That's, you know. I just feel like I'm waffling half the time. Right, we don't have a thingy next week, so I don't need to do that. Don't really know what else I could put on there. That's about it, really. So the weekends, the races, bloody blah. Read the fucking phone book. Do you know, I can't actually read aloud. We were talking about this the other day. And because I said to the kids, you know, I've got nothing to put in my planner videos and I feel fraud for going. And then somebody said, why don't you read a story? Because apparently this is a thing on YouTube that people sit and bedtime stories, you know. And I was like, well, I could do. But I have this really, really big problem that when I start reading something out, I start yawning. And even just thinking about it, makes me want to yawn. And I get like, this is why I never read to my children when my children were young, because I would start reading, I get halfway down the page, I'm not writing you in because I keep standing you up. And at the moment, I've got my kids here. There's usually somebody fucking here. This is why I'm not making it into videos, because my eldest is here a lot at the moment. So I'm not writing you in because I can't guarantee that I'm going to be in, you know, and I feel really, really bad because I keep writing you in and then not making it into your chat. So I didn't write you in this week either because I feel bad that I'm not making it into your videos because you keep coming to mine and I'm not coming to yours. So yeah. So I said I'm a bad friend, I'm awful. But yeah, because she was my daughter, I think it was my daughter said it, you know, oh yeah, why don't you read a story? And I'm like, because I just start yawning. So, because I would love to be a reader for Audible. Could you imagine? That'd be so much fun. But they'd have to edit out me yawning all the way through it. So, right. That is done. He's going to come herring downstairs now because he'll have heard me go, right. He will assume that I'm done. Bugger. Now I need to move the fan. Hang on just a sec. all this washing needs to be put away now as well. Oh, but life is in the way, guys. Okay, and you know, yes, I am shit. I'm horrible, and I'm not keeping up with everybody, and I realise that. But I am, I suppose you could say, mentally, emotionally swamped at the moment, which is why I haven't been keeping up with people. I barely keep up on Fitbit at the moment, and there are times that I often disappear on them. Poor buggers. Jolene will tell you I've done it quite a few times recently. What was one thing and another. But, you know, that's a credit to my team because they just pick up and keep going. Right, let's that put away. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's just like my let me turn the overhead light on, because then that one won't be quite so glary. It's actually starting to get like dusky outside. Let me shut the curtains. My eldest is autistic, as you guys know, and he volunteers at a shop linked to a charity that's helped him a lot, you know, and the shops had to close, and then the message came out the other week that the shop is like closing down temporarily because they can't afford to store all the donations that they've had until they're allowed to open again. But I don't really get why they're not opening, because other charity shops are opening. So, you know, I don't really know what's going on. But of course, he's really, really upset by this, because it means that, you know, he's not got anything to keep him occupied. So now if you message me direct, do you really want an answer? Why are you going to message me? If I don't want to answer you, I won't answer you. Simple as that. I feel no guilt whatsoever not answering my messages. My book is getting fat. She fat book. Did you guys see the photo I posted up of my dad and my my son? I was looking for because it was Father's Day here on Sunday, and I was looking for photos of my dad that I could put up rather than keep putting the same one up every year. And I now, ages and ages ago, Alex came down and showed me his passport photo, and I looked at his passport photo and I thought, I've seen that photo somewhere before. You know, it was just that kind of thing. Let's see if I can find the picture. And I was racking my brains. I said, hang on a minute, and I knew exactly where I'd seen it. It's just whether it will come up in the Alex search. No, it's not going to. Bugger. And the photo was an exact replica of my dad's army ID. And I pulled out the army and I was like, shit, you know, and it's on my Facebook, on my Instagram somewhere, be a year or two, you know. And I was like, God, you know, it's just struck me how much Alex looked like my dad. And then yet the other day I was looking for photos of my dad to put up, and I came across these really, really early ones. Now this one on the left dates back to when my mum and dad first met, which was obviously, you know, way before I was born, or not that far before I was born. It's a bit blurry, sorry. And I pulled that, and as soon as I saw that, I was like, oh my God, because my dad was working as kitchen hand in the same kitchen that my mum was cooking in. And I was just like, wow, that is Matthew. And the funny thing was, when Matt was born, the first thing I said was, he looks just like my dad. And it's only sort of been recently that I thought more and more, God, you know, he doesn't look like my dad. But it wasn't until I pulled this photo up that I thought, Jesus Christ, you know, that's my dad through and through. So I had to document it. I had to put a photo up. So sorry, it's nothing to do. Yeah, I mean, at the moment, it's, you know, lockdown has been really, really hard on him, which is why he's here a lot. And I said, yeah, you know, we'll go through, he's a real big fan of superheroes. So we're going through Arrowverse at the moment, which is Supergirl, Flash, Arrow, Legends of Tomorrow, who else is there? Batgirl, and a couple of other different series are all being pulled into it. Which, you know, is okay, but it just basically means that he's here a lot. You know, sometimes he's here before I'm even dressed, which is a bit, and that's part of why I'm quite so stressed, really, because I'm not getting any me time, and there's had to be a day here or there where I've gone, no, don't come up, you know, I'm not up for it today, or whatever. So, okay, sweetheart, enjoy dinner. So, yeah, that's why. Right. I am gonna do a page because I've got a few little bits to stick in here. I haven't got a lot to write, but you know, nah. Yeah, I mean, we have the same issue here that there just aren't the resources available to help our children, you know, after school. And Kyle went to college at first to do a course that was supposed to teach him things like life skills and, you know, stuff like that, and anything that I might have missed as a parent. And it was within the first 6 months he lost his rag and he punched a wall and they kicked him out. And I went fucking bananas, and I was like, this is a course for kids that have got special needs. Yeah. Autistic, ADHD, learning problems, all that kind of thing. And it was within the first 6 months. So he was still adjusting to the fact that he wasn't at high school anymore. He was now at college, totally different building, a totally different area, different school bus, you know, a whole different process. He was still adjusting to it. You know, autistic kids take months, years sometimes to adjust to that kind of thing. All new people, new staff, and it all worked differently to how his school had worked. And they basically said that he wasn't allowed back unless I got a psychiatric report saying that he wasn't a danger to anybody. And I was like, you what? And she said, yeah, you have to get a psychiatric report stating that he isn't a danger. And I was like, he hasn't laid a hand on anybody. He's never, ever laid a hand on anybody in his entire life. The only person he's ever got violent with was Alex. And he and Alex used to go to each other something rotten, and Carl pushed him over. And that was about it. He's never struck anybody. Do you know what I mean? He'd walk away. He'd walk away before he ever gets to that point. His anger gets to the point where he has to walk away because he doesn't know how to express it, and he's well aware of that. And yeah, they were like, no, we need a psychiatric report stating that he's not a danger to anybody else. And I was fucking livid. Absolutely livid. And, well, of course, that's not something I can get here unless you've got a shit ton of money. So he had to leave college. And he was at home all the time after that. And he retreated, started locking himself away, you know, didn't come out. He didn't have any friends. They were all, you know, in college or doing whatever. And there was nothing for him. And then my mum went shopping down the road, and there was somebody down there, you know, rattling a tin for donations. And she said, well, what's this? And they said, it's a local charity. It's called John's Club. And John helps people with special needs. And she said, well, what ages? And they said all ages, you know, school leavers, even younger if necessary, right up to adults. And so she said, well, where can I find out some more information? And they gave her the information, came home and told me about it. And John's an older gentleman. He's late 60s, I believe now. And his children and grandchildren, yeah, his daughter Jo, her son Charlie, and a couple of other family members all run this charity. And it has a social club where they rent a building off the council, and they have things like they play pool and they have karaoke, and they meet in like a pub every now and then, and they do karaoke in a local pub. And the pub's aware of the fact that, you know, these are special needs kids. And all, I say kids, I mean, my oldest sister is also special needs, and she is actually a ward of John's Club. And she's 11 years older than I am, so, you know, and she's part of John's Club, and some of her friends are as well, you know, so this is catering to people of all ages. I mean, she's 10 years younger than John, and she still goes. And as well as that, they had a shop. We call it a charity shop. I don't know what you guys call it. I know you have Goodwill, thrift shops, where you donate your goods and the shop sell it, and they keep the profits for their specific charity. Yeah. John's Club registered as a charity under, I think it was MenCap here in the UK, and they got a actual registered charity number and all that lot, and they opened a shop, and Kyle used to work. And he also volunteers in the social club as a staff member, because Kyle is, well, you guys have seen him here on video, he's eloquent, he talks well, and he's what we call high functioning autistic, you know. He's able to understand to a point. Sometimes he gets a bit locked in, and you know, you tend to have the same conversations over and over and over and over again. But on the whole, you wouldn't really know, excuse me, that he's autistic until you had a conversation with him. So he volunteers for them. He works in the shop. He is staff in the club and stuff like that, you know. And they've helped him with so many things. And if it wasn't for them, I don't know where he'd be now. You know, but at 18, he was locked in his room, refusing to come out. Because college didn't want him, school was done, he didn't have anything. And now the charity is struggling because of lockdown. And it's devastating for him as well, because his future is now really uncertain. So, yeah, I was absolutely livid, Mikey. Really. Yeah, John's a local hero. I mean, it's like there's been a few times when Carl's come home, and I mean, you know what children are like. They'll come home and they'll say, this happened. And immediately your mother bear comes. And I learned quite quickly to say to Carl, is that the whole story? Because I once went screaming into school after being told that something had happened, and then found out that that wasn't actually the whole story. And he still does it now. And you know, there's been times when I phoned John up, or his daughter Jo, and said, look, yeah, somebody needs to come visit me and tell me what is going on. And they're well aware that I'm not at all frightened to phone them up and go, what the fuck? And somebody will come see me. And a few times I've had John round. There's a woman that works for the shop as well called Jane, and she's very, very heavily involved. And you know, I had them round only about a month ago because Carl was blah 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 blah, and you know, freaking out about something or other. And I found out what the fuck is going on. Like, Joe, can you send your dad round, tell me what's happening? Blah 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 blah. And he's lovely. He comes sit down, and he will sit for as long as is necessary until I'm happy with what's going on, and until Carl's happy with what's going on. And they don't talk over him. They sit and they have a conversation with me, and then they say to Carl, this is what we want to happen, this is what we need to do, because he does have an anger problem. He's just not violent. You know, he's all what my grandmother used to call all piss and wind. He'll make a lot of noise, and he might even throw things, but he wouldn't on purposefully hit somebody. Yeah. But of course that's quite frightening to somebody who's smaller than him. Carl's a very, very big bloke. You know, he's quite broad. He's you know, put on quite a bit of weight, but he's tall as well. And when you've got somebody who is bigger than you yelling at you, and due to the disabilities that a lot of these guys have, a lot of them are smaller in stature to him. it's quite frightening when you've got somebody like that. And of course, it's like we've said to him, you can't do that because it's not fair to them to have to put up with that. Do you know what I mean? So, but John will come out and he'll sit and explain it to Kyle, and they will all sit and explain to Kyle, you know, this is what we want, this is where we want to go, this is how we think we should move forward from, you know, whatever drama has just happened. I mean, they're amazing, absolutely amazing. They've got more patience than I do. I'll give them that. You know, there have been times when I've just gone like, Carl, just fuck off. I can't do this anymore. You know, I can't have this discussion again for the 7th millionth time that you've had an argument with so-and-so about such and such. You know, but they're really, really good with him. So, yeah. I'm going to put my stamp. Look at these cute stamps from Australia. I have no idea what that thing is. Hang on, let me focus you so you can see it a little bit better. What is that? Oh, it's a greater something or other. Anybody know? Have you all gone to sleep on me? So see, you're moaning at me and you're all like, you need to come online and chat, and then you all go quiet on me. I know what that is. That's a Sydney Opera House. But what is that thing? So anyway, I'll stick that in there. Cute. No, me neither. I'm sure it just says greater baby, but I could be wrong because there's a post stamp right over it. I can't even see the date it was posted. Why do I have to smudge it? So how am I going to stick things in here? Because why the fuck not? It's really stiff. Might be a shrew. What do you think? It looks really big. It's Australian. This is really thick. I wonder if I can cut this down a bit. It's possible, I suppose. They do these pies over the shop, apple pies, that Daryl adores. Hence the apple doohickey. And then the other day, there we go. I had a lemon drizzle Kit Kat. Bilby, that's possibly it. Yeah, that's possibly it. And yeah, God, these are nice. These are delicious. So I think I'm going to stick that there. And then I bought a new pop socket for my phone. It's really nice. Daisies. Anybody else use one of these? I love my pop socket. Love it. And I bought that and I stuck my old one on my Kindle. So yeah. It's a greater bilby and called a bilby because the lesser bilby is extinct. There you go then. No, they stick on really strongly, Marilyn. They're really good. I love it. And you can, it takes a lot to get it off. You sent a link to the, oh, okay, let's have a look. Oh, no, it's come through. It says I've got a message. Oh, well, that's just cute. That's just adorable. And it's at risk, is it? Oh, it looks like a, well, I don't really know what that looks like. There's loads of things in Australia that just look weird. Yeah, and they're great because they pop out for you to hold on to, but they pop away for when you've got it in your pocket, And then you can get like a spatula or something or whatever underneath to pull this off, and then you just rinse it, and then you can go and stick it on something else. And you can also use it as a stand, but I find you need more than one, otherwise it just wobbles sideways and falls over. Oops, that's a bit wonky. It's a bit better. Yeah, cross between a rabbit and a rat. It does a bit, doesn't it? I know. It's horrible. Maybe because it was a link and not a picture. I don't know. Don't know. Right. That's all of that stuck in. Now, oh my god. I got a new food stamp the other week. I might have to stick that down a bit of washi. Pardon me. No, that's not one that I want. Let's have that one. I'm inking my stamp in case you're all wondering what I'm doing, because I know I'm off shot. I've already decided that my next journal, I'm not going to sew the signatures in, because I want to be able to use my stamping platform and my sewing machine on pages and that, and it's really, 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 really hard to use like my sewing machine when you've got a book that's like this thick, you know. So it's alright just to go up and down like the edge of a page, but if you want to do more than that, if you want to go round something, it's really hard. So, and also the same as stamping platforms, because it's getting so bulky and thick, it doesn't always stamp very well, and then it's really, really hard to stamp on top of an image. Oh, that came out well. If it didn't stamp well the first time. So yeah. So yeah, my next book will, because I want to be more junky journaly in it, I won't actually bind the signatures until the thing is done, I think. Just realised this new stamp set that I got has got a little book stamp there, look, and I was just wondering if I could fit that on there, but I don't think I can. Oh well. Never mind. Use it another time. Yeah. That's it. I ain't got anything else to stick in there. I'll write in it in a minute. I mean, you could also say, you know, Australia marsupials beginning with B. And that would probably bring it up as well. Ooh, and I need to paint the page before I put any ink down. Christ, I'm glad I noticed that. Otherwise, if I put the fountain pen ink down and then paint on it, it'll pull it through. So I'm going to paint a page. True. What colour should we paint the page? I've done sort of pinky purpley the last couple. Bugger's still awake, I can hear him moving about. His latest thing at the moment is to go in my room and mess up my bed, because he thinks that's funny. I think it's fucking infuriating, but there you go. I think I'm going to be green. I like green. Well, I don't, but you know. Anybody know where Galena is today? Being as she's like, want everybody online, and yet she doesn't talk when we're here. Was she? I didn't see her. Oh yeah, no, she did, because she gave Daryl kisses, didn't she? Did she say bye? Oh. I missed that one then. Hope it's nothing I said. Possibly. Oh no, I've pissed off Romeo. Come back, Romeo, all is forgiven. He's not even watching me, he's gone to sleep somewhere else. I don't know how light that comes out there. Oh, I see. So you're not going to hold it against me, but you're going to like drive in the gilt wedge every chance you get. Is this what you're telling me? By telling me that Romeo's mad at me because I haven't been online. Yeah, that's what I figured. Busted, Mary. Busted. Right, I'm going to grab my heat gun and give this a quick blast. So I'm going to mute you. Didn't I know that what, that you're going to use Romeo against me? Yeah, I know. Hey, lurky, lurky, lurker. You alright? Do you know what, my toes are cold? That's silly, isn't it? I've got bare feet because I've had bare feet all day, but this is the coldest room in the house. And my toes are cold because I've not been on my feet for a while. I wonder if Daryl's asleep. He's not lurking on the fucking stairs anymore, so got to earn that crown. What, lurky crown? I love that noise. Yeah, my next one is going to be a proper junk journal. You know, so there's going to be it's not going to be just plain pages. There's going to be like music pages, and I've got so many books that I've picked up at like thrift shops and all that kind of stuff that I want to use as pages in a junk journal, and just to try and get more junk. I mean, I like to write a lot, you guys know that, but then there are days when I just want to stick stuff in, so yeah. And I don't want to paint every single day because it gets a bit tedious, to be perfectly honest. So, love that postcard. It's so cute. It's really annoying when I forget that I've got to do that and then use a dryer. Never mind. I think I need to move my camera because I can't actually get the whole book in at once. Do you know what I mean? It sort of like just cuts it off, doesn't it? Just. But it's so chonky. But that's the other reason why I want to do it as like a no-sew journal. so that I can sew and add bits in and give it texture by adding stitching in, and you know, even on the photos I'd like to put stitching in occasionally, and I don't want to do it by hand because I'm too fucking lazy. I think the last thing I stitched in here I stitched by hand. I can't remember what that was now because I just couldn't face yeah, that was that. I just couldn't face trying to figure it out on the fucking sewing machine, so I just did that by hand. I couldn't face trying to hold a big chunky book and doing all that, so yeah, it'd be easier if I could just slide a page out. So oh, ready for a nap? Yeah, I know the feeling. Daryl's asleep. It's quiet. So there you go. I don't know what else to talk about now. What do you want to talk about? I've been here for 2 hours and 15 minutes. I had one of those nights. Well, I could today in my brew journal, I suppose. Do you want today in my brew journal? Or I fill in my trackers and all that crap? You're watching your fly walk around his cage. What fly? You've got a pet fly? Right, I can't remember what day I last actually, like, 21st was. Oops. I haven't done it for a few days. This is going to be fun. Give him some water and a crumb. There you go, poor thing. You've got a fly trapped in a cage for. Right. So if today was Wednesday, that was pretty damn cool. Everything else will be about there. Yeah, no, actually, yesterday was pretty damn cool as well because Alex came to see me. Paints up a bit today. Okie dokie. Mary's like, oh my god, Marilyn's gonna get diseased from a fly. So I did. Why don't you just let it go? What day am I doing? 21st. Sunday. What do I do Sunday? I hate when I miss a few days because I can't fucking remember. Now, I did all the vacuuming. When did I do that? Did that Monday, I think. I'm just not going to bother with that because I just can't remember. Okay. It's today, and it's the 24th today. That was yesterday, which means that was that day. So apparently I didn't go to sleep till about 4:30 that day. That's fun. Yes, and I woke up with a migraine the next day, I remember that. Ba 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 da ba. Right, I did that. I did the bath mats. I know that much. Fuck all else this month. Did the office that day as well because I vacuumed the entire house. I vacuumed downstairs and upstairs and everything. So that would be that day. Okay. Aren't boys delightful? Oh dear. Oh. That's funny. 23rd, 15665. Quite probably. They're not salt water, are they? They're freshwater frogs. Right, yesterday. Dishwasher went on, I know that much. We put the bins out and I trimmed the garden, but that's not on my list because it was getting to the point where you couldn't get to my front door because everything in my, oh fuck, I forgot to fill that one in. Everything in my garden was so overgrown. Monday, I know I didn't do much because I had a migraine Monday. Pretty sure I didn't have caffeine on Monday or booze. I probably had chips. Did I craft? No. I have to go out there and spray my garden in the dark to give it some water because, like I say, we've had like temperatures of about 84 degrees here and the poor garden's struggling. Right. So today I wore, yesterday rather, I wore day cream. I did not wear makeup. No caffeine, no Coke. I did not have booze. Pizza, so yeah. Did I craft? Yeah, I did. Did the garden. Now, I want to today. Here we are. Okay. Right. So, I had about like patties 2 till 3:30. Lovely. And then 4:45. Just 7:45. Great. Nights like that just piss me off. Do 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 do. Do do do. Do 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 do. Today I have done the load of laundry and that's pretty much it. Yeah, I haven't done anything else. Oh no, I put dishwasher on this morning. Today I wore day face cream. crafted, we didn't do homework, brushed ices because she doesn't need it, I haven't done the garden yet, so I can't take that off either. There you go. Done. I've done that and I've done that. So yeah, all done. Slurpy, 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 slurpy. Take your sweet time, you normally do that at the beginning. Right, it's 10 PM. So I'm gonna love you and leave you because, you know, it's 10 PM and I was tired. Oh dear. I've got this really bad habit of not putting my pens away. So, thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate it. It was loads of fun. I'm going to go and curl up somewhere. I don't know because I don't know. Maybe. You have to wait and see, won't you? If I am, I will set up a thingy like I did this week, like I do every time I'm going to go on. Okay. Right, if you haven't already, please don't forget to leave me a like down below, and if you're watching this later, hey, likes, comments, kisses, all of that kind of thing, you know, we love it. If you're not already, click the book and you'll be subscribed. That's the book down in the corner, and hit the bell and you'll be notified when I upload new content. Thank you for joining me. I was like 30 seconds late. Didn't have to come on, you know, just didn't have to be here. Mary's giving me shit in my chat, people. Shit in my chat. It's not on, is it? I'm going to go off and read a fucking book. Bollocks. With my Kindle. Have you seen my Kindle? Look how small. That is just so fucking cute. Love it. Right. Yes. I will see you all as and when. Take it easy. Lots of love. Have fun and all of that. Bye. Bye.